saying hello in heaven. And one of the things I want you to remember about Ron was that Ron was do everything without arguing and complaining. He had some major surgeries in the hospital. I mean, they cut half of his head off. And he was on a ton of medication. The last years of his life, he lived with his father who was dying. He left his father and mother, and one of his brothers all passed away on him. But the man always thought about God. He always thought about other people. He was a walker in Lowell and always talked about God. He always enjoyed being in our family group when he could come. He was in our family group the first time we met outside in a lawn chair. And we used to go away on vacation. He always found a time to go. I'm going to leave you with that, and I want you to remember that it was a brother that we've lost who loved God.
Good morning. That was 2021, right? Well, I first met Ron about 30 years ago and got to know him better when we ended up in the same Bible Talk group at Oliver Ebay's home in Andover. I don't know if you remember Oliver. I think he's still in the Northeast. Is he? Yeah. Then 8 or 10 years ago, after me and my family had moved to Billerica, we ended up in the same family group as the Hermers, which were meeting at Chet and Alona's. I don't remember when Ron started getting ill, but I do remember that whatever was causing it eventually required brain surgery. And not too long after, he was diagnosed with staph infection, leading to his second round of brain surgery. And some of you might have seen him at service wearing a helmet. That was between the second and third round, which after infection was gone, was necessary to replace part of his skull. All in all, there were years of seizures and surgeries and falls and hospital stays. I can remember one time when I was visiting Ron thinking, wow, this brother needs a lot of encouragement. Here he is, 17 years my junior, and he's been in the hospital at least 10 or 15 times with all the MRIs and this and that, you know, and I've only been in the hospital twice, and one of it was when I was born. Anyway,